Hi, my name is Greg Minier, and this is my UW story. I was fortunate enough to come in contact with the University of Washington baseball program, and I later continued to play for 2 years for the Huskies, and I ended up getting drafted this summer by the Chicago White Sox. And now in the off season, I am finishing up my degree as an eco major, and I will be receiving my degree in February of this year. Playing baseball at UW has made me into who I am today. I came in as only a baseball player and very one-track minded, all or nothing with baseball, and I came out as a much more rounded person. I discovered so much about myself, and I realized that there's so many different levels to who I am, and it's not just baseball. And I realized that as I'm sitting here right now, I'm editing a video that you're going to be seeing at the end of this conversation between me and you, because I've spent many hours trying to figure out what I'm into, and I realized that back in high school I had a talent for making videos, and I love watching TV and I love watching movies, and I realized that I want to do that. As much as I love making movies and I love servicing people, I realized that I can do all these different things, and I might as well pursue as much as I can while I have this opportunity to come back to school and finish my degree. Playing baseball at UW, and yeah, sure, I made a huge contribution to the program. I've set a school record, or I've tied a school record. I've made some incredible friendships over the last couple of years, and I will never forget these people, and I'm incredibly thankful for what these people around me allowed me to grow into. For me, my ideal pathway for my career was to finish high school, immediately get drafted, and just go for gold and try to become a Major League Baseball player. Clearly that didn't work out. I was definitely not ready to participate in professional baseball, and I couldn't have been more thankful. Now at the time, I was absolutely devastated that I had to go to college, and I was devastated that my chances of me becoming a professional in baseball were going to have to be put on hold for another 4 years, and this was something that I wanted to do since I was 3 years old. And the thing is that this entire time I realized that trying to find these events that were supposed to happen, with everything that was supposed to happen this way, and it ended up not happening that way. I realized that was because of the choices that I made, and it's okay. The reason why these choices were made were because they were all for the bigger picture. The bigger picture always doesn't come into focus when you want it to, and that's fine. Everyone's on their own timeline. His timeline may be different from his timeline, but that doesn't mean it has to be mine. Over the course of my time here, that it's fine to grow at your own pace, and that's why I couldn't be more thankful for the events that I had gone through, because as disappointing as it was in the present moment, on the grand scale I couldn't have been more thankful for it, because now I see that there are so many ways for me to develop and express myself and prepare myself for what it is that I'm trying to reach, and it's preparing me for my future. And so I've learned that I just have to be patient with just myself. Finding your personal narrative and patience has always been an issue for me, and now that I'm finally starting to understand that, I feel like my life is starting to fall into place just the way it's supposed to be. Some of the main things that I discovered about myself: I need to just be patient with my life. I mean, you could want something as bad as anybody else on this planet, but it's gonna happen, or it's not gonna happen in due time. And if you make the choices that lead to whatever it is that you want, then you're gonna get to it. And if you don't, then that's fine too. It's about the journey and not the process. And so you just gotta just step back and just enjoy the ride. There's so much to see, and don't get caught up in whatever it is that you think that you're supposed to be doing, because it's gonna happen or it's not, and it's just not for us to say at this moment, and that's fine. I've always been I've always been a big fan of the idea of it takes a village to raise a child, and I believe that every single person that's come into my life has had some type of positive impact on me, and their support has got me to the point where I get to sit in front of this camera and be nominated for an award that recognizes the choices that I made because of the people that supported me. And I could never be thankful enough for the people who have gotten me to this point, and the people who are going to continue to be there, and the people I continue to meet along the way. So, and the people I will eventually meet. I'm thankful for all of it. My name is Greg Minier, and thank you for listening to my UW story. At the end of this video, I will be showing you my highlight reel from 2017 with my best shots. So, watch that.